All right, Aaron, tell me, what have I missed?
Hello, everyone.
Oh my God,
This
that's
has
loud.
been a big year for Overwatch 2, and Season 18 is going to be one of the biggest so far. We've got several of our devs here to talk through some of the cool things headed your way.
Okay.
But as we can't cover everything in a dev update, here's a quick list of stuff coming when the season launches on August 26th.
The 26th?
An advanced hero info panel, an updated first-time user experience with all heroes.
Wait, the 26th? That's tomorrow. I haven't finished the battle pass for this season yet. Oh, then we have to put in some overtime.
Available to new players, an improved progression system with new rewards, and a new collab, and a new support hero, Roadhog changes, a competitive rank soft reset,
Wait,
more
Roadhog
perks,
changes?
and stadium
More
kits,
perks,
3 heroes
yay.
coming with 1 more at mid-season, and a new payload race mode featuring 2 new maps, a draft mode for stadium, stadium quick play with crossplay enabled, and stadium endorsements. There will also be the return of Lucio Ball, but this time in 3P. Amazing new skin
Third-person
themes
Lucio
including
Ball?
Pool Party, Floral Gods, and Neo Streetwear, and some brilliant work from the animation team that includes the new universal emote that can be equipped on every hero, and a skateboard emote for Kuriko that lets you roam around the map, and brilliant work on the new Cassidy Mythic Weapon skin. Speaking of Mythics, Sojourn has this season's Mythic Hero skin.
He said that so fast. He needs water, doesn't he? Yeah. Yeah, you take your break.
Alongside the soft rank reset, we are also introducing the
Soft-
brand new Galactic competitive skin. And across all game modes, we'll now have a new lever forgiveness system where you won't receive any negative hits to your ranking if someone leaves a match early from your team.
Yes!
And we are introducing
Finally!
mouse and keyboard functionality for consoles.
I'm going to stop you right there. What did I just hear? What did I just hear?
If someone leaves a match early from your team.
No, not that.
And we are introducing new mouse and keyboard functionality for consoles.
What? I'm sorry. So, I'm confused. If we're adding mouse and keyboard compatibility to console, are we not banning people for... Hang on. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna let them continue.
This will improve accessibility for players that can't use controllers, while also
What? I'm even more confused. If you're on console, wait, if you can't use a controller, why else would you be playing on console then?
giving more options for how console players compete. But to keep things competitively fair, all console players who use this will be added to the PC pool of players.
Oh, okay, never mind. False alarm, everybody. I thought, for a minute there, I thought they were allowing people to use mouse and keyboard on console, and I was about to literally lose my mind if that was if they didn't ban people for that.
Oh, and a new hero status website where you can check hero pick, win, and ban rates for the core modes. Okay,
So this
that
is
a
Rivals.
lot, and this is just the introduction. So let's hand it over to some of our amazing developers who will go into more detail on a few of the things I just listed. I need some more water.
Yeah, you
Hey,
sound
everyone.
like it.
Let's talk heroes. First up, our newest support hero is Wu Yang. He's a blast
Who?
to play, and we hope everyone had a great time testing him during last weekend's hero trial.
Oh yeah,
For
I
those
missed
who weren't
that.
able to jump in and try him out, Wu Yang brings a unique skill set to the battlefield. You'll be manipulating water while playing from a distance, refreshing allies and drowning enemies. His primary fire is a controllable water orb. You can either launch it with a quick shot or guide it midair towards your target. It's kind of
That
like a
looks like-
laser-guided missile.
that looks like
Super
Poseidon
satisfying to
from,
use and unlike anything
Smite.
we've done before. It's the core of his kit, and everything else builds around it. Restorative Stream places a ring of water around allies for consistent passive healing while maintaining line of sight.
Bro, why does the
You can
quality
also
look
amp
so
up the healing by
buns?
holding down your secondary fire, but be careful as that drains its own healing.
Hold on.
resource.
Can I up the quality? It looks so trash. It's in 720p. Oh no. What about 1080? Okay, that looks so much better.
What would a water-themed hero be without the ability to harness waves? Rushing Torrent gives Wu Yang a movement speed
doesn't look
boost
that
and
much
bonus
different.
jump height, while Guardian Wave summons a current to give a healing boost to allies and knock back enemies.
No, he can boop. Oh my god, he's just Lucio 2.0. Yikes, that's gonna be funny to get booped
And
off
finally,
by.
his ult, Tidal Blast, protects either a teammate or yourself with a shield of water that will detonate after a short duration, knocking down enemies and giving the host a massive heal. Visually, Wu Yang is stunning. Our team put a ton of work into the water shader tech to make sure it feels fluid and expressive while still fitting within Overwatch's stylized look. It's one of the most technically ambitious visuals we've done for a hero. In addition to a new hero, we're also making some changes to Roadhog.
Yeah, what are the Roadhog changes?
It's a return to a more classic Roadhog feel, with a few tweaks to keep him balanced, as we're reverting some of the changes from his last rework. The trap is gone, and his scrap gun secondary is back, to give him more impact at medium range. Take a Breather is moving
Hog
to your
is back,
ability to
baby.
button, so you still have that survivability with the updated scrap gun. The trap was an interesting experiment, but it didn't land the way we had hoped. This update
the trap
brings
was
back
cool.
the playstyle players love, while still refining it for today's game.
The trap
And
was
finally,
cool though.
let's talk about perks. We've got a big refresh coming in Season 18. We're adding over 60 new perks this season. Every hero is getting it.
Hang on, what are these perks? I can't read that, but I can pick out Martian somewhere in there. There's like Martian overboots. They're doing something to that. Move speed. What is that, like 10% move speed? Pecan, allies, kinetic, tracer. Okay, yeah, they're just listing
one
off
new
all
perk,
the already
and we focus
existing
on making them
perks
more
that are in
fun,
the game.
more impactful, and more aligned with each hero's identity. Perks are one of the biggest changes we ever made to Overwatch, and the team has learned quite a lot since they rolled
Yes,
out
keep
in
the
Season
perks in.
15.
They're very
One of the
they're very
biggest
helpful.
lessons we learned is that players tend to prefer when perks give you something cool without limiting your gameplay. This
Yes.
season, we're leaning more into perks that feel good to pick with a greater focus on what is fun. Some of our favorites, you can have Torbjorn run faster with his hammer out. It's called Hammer Time, and yes, it's as fun as it sounds. Moira's new reversal perk lets you reverse the direction on her biotic orb by activating it mid-play.
No,
And
that's
Wrecking
scary.
Ball now gets a protective bubble when he uses Adaptive Barrier.
I was actually gonna say something, but I already can tell ball players are gonna figure out some crazy stuff with this.
We want perks to feel exciting, transformative, and worth experimenting with. We can't wait to see how you respond to all of these changes once the season goes live.
I'm gonna hate
Now
it
let's throw
probably,
it over to our system design team for some great
Or I'll
updates
love
on
it.
what they've been working on.
depending on how it feels.
Yang looks incredible. And now with Progression 2.0 dropping in Season 18,
Progression
it's a
2.0?
better time than
What's
ever
that?
to pick up a new hero.
That's right, Brian. I'm so glad you mentioned that. What a succinct and professional segue. It's almost like we wrote that. You heard that right. With Season 18, we're massively upgrading the way you experience hero progression. We know how much players care about their favorite heroes, and we want the game and other players to recognize the effort you put into mastering them. I know what you're thinking, Brian. Please stop freaking out. You won't lose any progress
Yeah,
with
Brian.
this update. All your hero levels are carrying over just as they are.
Oh, thank
no
God.
wipe or reset. Furthermore, each hero has an upgraded track of.
Oh, that looks horrible. This looks like is this the Marvel Rivals Lord system? We go from gray. What's with the blue? Are those like portraits? And then, so they still keep the crest of honors that they have. So I'd be at like 170. I'd essentially be done with it when this comes out. Okay.
rewards, offering hero-specific cosmetics and even legendary loot boxes. But let's get to the real
We get
star of
we
this
get loot
system.
boxes with this
With
too.
Progression 2.0, at hero levels 20, 40, and 60, you'll see the frame around your hero portrait upgrade.
Yeah, at this point I was right, but just give us a Lord system. Can we get like unique avatars just for fun? Actually, no, never mind. Don't do that because that could be. Then we'll have a Rivals problem all over again, where people will just. Yeah, no, never mind. Don't ignore what I'm saying. Don't do
will
that.
evolve into something shinier and more spectacular. These frames will be visible on the Hero Select and Kill Cam screens to start, letting you flex your dedication to your favorite heroes.
I don't
And
want to
yes,
see that.
That means if you were level 20 on any hero right now, you will have the first new border on day one. And if you're starting out a new hero, like our buddy Wu Yang there, it should take you roughly 20 hours to hit hero level 20.
That
All
sounds
right,
horrible.
It's that time of the year again.
20
Top will
hours
have
for
their
20
mid-year
levels?
soft rank reset. But this time we will be introducing a new system we call Hero Skill Rating. For the first time ever, we'll be able to see how you rank on individual heroes in competitive. It's a whole new way to track your growth.
I don't
Yeah,
like that.
It might even surprise you. Here's how it works. After each rank reset, once you finish your placement, hero placements unlock, and the goal now is to get Hero SR. Just play
Hero
Hero
SR?
for at least 3 minutes in 5 different matches. That's it.
So simple.
You'll be actively gaining or losing SR for each hero you play as you try to reach new heights this competitive year. So maybe you're a gold overall, but you're a plat Reinhardt.
I am not.
That's a flex. And that's not just about bragging rights. The system helps you double down on your best heroes or figure out where you've got room to grow. It's personal, actionable, and that's a great way for you to level up your game.
Let's go. I don't have to
Lastly,
analyze
every
my
rank
gameplay
reset,
anymore.
Your hero SR will reset, so let's make this year
Oh, hero
huge.
rank
Oh, it's
resets as
personal,
well.
all right.
Never mind, that's
I
bad.
can't wait to see how bronze I am on all my favorite heroes. Now for the stat nerds in the room. We get very hyped for stats here. We've got an update that we've wanted
Yay,
to tackle
stats.
for a
What is
while.
it?
The aim is to give players better tools to analyze and understand the game in more detail. We call it the Advanced Info Panel.
What's that?
If you can't remember whether Soldier 76's gun does 19
Oh my
or
God,
20
that's
damage per bullet,
insane.
this is for you.
Thank you. This is beautiful because there are many times where I don't know the exact numbers of what characters do, like a healing, Juno's healing amount, or say when I'm playing rivals, I don't even know the exact damage of certain things. I just have to assume based off of like going off in the practice range, or I'll just have to hear some random person say a number and I'll just have to take their word for it because I'm not entirely sure what it is. So, round of applause to the Overwatch team. Thank you for more stats.
We're surfacing real-time stats in-game. I'm talking about healing over time, cooldown modifiers, movement bonuses.
You're telling me
all the
healing
detailed
over
stats
time
you
is
could
a
ask
stat
for
they actually
right
give
there at your
me?
fingertips.
That is
no
insane.
more guessing, no more tabbing out to YouTube. Whether you're learning a new hero,
No
or
more
trying to
tabbing
squeeze
out to
every bit of
YouTube, that's
value out of
funny.
your main, this is going to make that process way easier.
I just want to say, we're finally hitting Gavin's wish list feature.
What's that?
Charming.
I know you may love Stadium rank rewards, so this season we're adding 3 new Elite skins, 1 new All-Star skin, and that's just for Stadium. We heard you ask for more rank rewards, so
Yes,
for the first
rank
time,
kinda sucks.
Core Competitive is getting a skin reward. This year's skin is Freya, decked out in Galactic.
Wait, the default weapon is Galactic too, so I don't have to buy Freya's Galactic weapon.
That is a sick.
That's actually
skin.
kind of nice.
All right, that's it from us from System Design Team. Let's throw it over to Connor.
And the legendary Larry Pickle himself.
to
Larry
talk about
Pickle?
Stadium.
Larry
Thanks,
Pickle.
guys. Hey everyone, we have a lot coming to Stadium in Season 18, more than we even have time to share today.
So to kick things off, we are introducing a new quick play version of Stadium.
Thank you.
Quick
I've
play is for
been.
those looking
I'm not even gonna lie. When Stadium first came out, I complained. Like, okay, so not only did I force myself to play like endless hours of rank just for the Juno All-Star skin, but the problem was whenever I wanted to try a new build, I couldn't do that because Stadium was ranked based, and I didn't want to lose my competitive points by going and doing like a unique Juno build when the other team was just running like the meta builds all the time. And if that new build doesn't work, my team kind of we just lost because you can't refund your perks. So thank you so much for adding a quick play mode. So now people can, go into quick play matches and try out new builds without having to test them only in the practice range.
for a faster, more accessible version of Stadium without having to worry about their rank.
Thank
Quick
you.
play
See,
will be best of 5 and have accelerated power progression to compensate for having fewer rounds. Powers will unlock on rounds 1, 2, 3, and 5, and you'll earn more cash from damage and healing, as well as passively. Quick play will also finally allow for cross-platform play. Now you and your friends can all join up regardless of whether you're playing on PC or console. Quick play will also have backfill to help deal with levers, which we expect more of in quick play.
I don't like how much I'm
Players who
hearing they're adding
backfills into the
PC
stadium
to
match
console.
will be able to catch up immediately. You'll be given currency equal to the average of the team you're joining and be given time in the shop to pick powers and buy items. Along with the launch of Quick Play, we're also now requiring players to win 10 Quick Play matches in Stadium before being able to join comp, so new Stadium players aren't jumping straight into competitive.
And speaking of competitive, we have an all-new system coming to competitive Stadium. We
Okay.
have Hero Draft, which is going to be replacing the normal hero selection. In the Hero Draft, you're going to be taking turns with the enemy team, picking heroes going back and forth. You'll be able to
No,
react to what your opponents are picking and what your teammates are picking.
that's terrible.
We're hoping to add a strategic layer and more agency to the hero selection in a game of
So there's no
Stadium.
duplicate heroes in
Some
Stadium
of the cool things
anymore.
you'll be able to do in a draft are you'll be able to swap positions with your teammates. So you'll be able to strategize and decide if you want to pick later or earlier in the draft. We're also going to have no mirror matchups for the first time in Overwatch. This is going to be in competitive Stadium only, so you can still play mirrors in quick play, but it really adds a lot of strategy to the hero picking. And that's not all we have coming to Stadium.
That sounds stressful.
One of the biggest additions this season
What if
is
your
the
main
new
gets
game mode,
taken?
Payload Race. It's a
Payload
double
race.
payload escort mode where each team will be pushing their own payload. Whoever gets theirs furthest or docks it first at the finish line wins.
What? That actually sounds kind of cool. Although isn't this like Team Fortress 2? I don't know. I thought isn't there like a Team Fortress 2 mode that's like this where you like push I'm okay, I'm getting sidetracked.
Along the way,
I'm gonna let him
there are
finish.
checkpoints, an intense final stretch when you get close to the end, and UI that tracks each team's progress so you can easily understand what's going on. This is the first time we've had 2 objectives active at once.
Actually, no. That's what I was reminded of. Exoprimal. That mode reminds me of Exoprimal. It's like a old Capcom game they released in like what was it, like 2021ish or something like that, where it was like both teams running around doing their own separate objectives and racing to get to the final objective before the other team does. And then the final objective is like a PvP match. Honestly, if you haven't heard of it, it was a fun game, but I'm pretty sure the game's gone now. But that's
So
what
teams
this
have to
I'm
balance
saying
between
reminds me
pushing
of.
your own payload or stopping the enemies. It's a bit more complex than our other game modes, but there's a ton of strategy and depth we hope you'll discover and
Oh, I
enjoy.
bet.
Payload Race is launching with 2 new maps, the Thames District and the Powder Keg Mine, which are set close to Kings Row and Route 66.
They love bringing Route 66. They just love adding this map. But hey, I'm all for it.
Respectively.
This season, we're releasing 3 new heroes into Stadium.
Who is it? Don't be
Winston,
Sombra.
Brigitte, and Farah. Winston's kit is all about
Wait, what did he say? Wait.
Winston, Brigitte, and Farah.
Oh, thank God. They're
Winston's
taking their
kit is
sweet
all
time with
about
Sombra.
electric
Do not
synergies.
bring her in that
One of his
mode.
powers, Tesla Field, causes his barrier to deal electric damage to enemies standing inside of it. Another one of his powers grants him a personal mini barrier, which would also deal damage. for
Winston
double
can
the shock
finally
value.
be good again.
And of course, we've got a perk favorite, Chain Lightning, which allows your secondary fire to chain to multiple enemies. It's all about
Boo, that
dealing out
sucks.
tons of that electric damage and getting benefits for doing so. We're
No,
really
I'm
leaning
joking,
into that
guys.
Electric fantasy.
For Brig, she's got a Berserker-style build centered around Whirl Whip, a power that gives her a 360 flail attack like a helicopter.
Oh, no.
This build wants to be brawling in the middle of combat, hitting as many enemies as possible with large 360 swings. There's also a repair pack build for easy, consistent healing that will help make Brig more accessible to newer players. My favorite though is the whip shot build. It gives you a much longer whip shot that can light enemies on fire. It really
I'm sorry. Ability damage over 10 meter burns enemies for 4 bonus damage for every 1 meter the ability travels over 3 seconds. Huh? I'm confused.
helps Brig in matchups that she typically struggles with, like flyers that she doesn't
Ooh,
have the
that does a
range to
lot
hit
of damage to
typically, like
Farah.
Farah.
That's
Speaking
scary.
of Farah, her flashiest build is probably a tanky rocket barrage build. In this build,
I'm sorry, what did you just say? Tanky rocket barrage? Farah? Okay, let's see her perks. Jump jet, concussive blast gains homing and hinders enemies for 1.5 second on direct hit. Concussive blast gives an extra dash. Whenever you knock back an enemy with concussive blast, fire 3 homing mini rockets at them. Oh shoot, I just knocked my desk over. 40% move speed during barrage. Okay. Doesn't she already have a perk like that? Rocket launcher direct hits grant 10 fuel. Mini rockets gain 50 ability lifesteal. Gain 40% move speed during barrage. Barrage has 50% increased duration. Wait, she has 2 abilities that give her increased barrage move speed. So far as gonna be a Call of Duty airstrike in a nutshell. Yeah, and jet
you'll have
dash.
access to more frequent rocket barrages that last longer and allow you to move. while
Yeah,
using
that's
them.
gonna be
You'll be
that's
floating
gonna be
across the
fun.
sky slowly like a battle cruiser, raining down missiles on your opponents.
Bro, that looks
There's a
so
large amount of
fun.
flexibility in the weapon builds as well.
That
The
looks
weapon
like so
builds are
much
built
fun.
all around landing direct hits and getting payoffs for it. You'll even have the ability to turn your primary fire into a volley that fires 3 rockets in quick succession. And for the OG Farah fans, you'll be able to get a lot more fuel, especially if you land direct hits. And then you'll be able to stay in the air for much longer.
Speaking of flying heroes, we're adding a couple new cheap general item options in Season 18 that will help players deal with flyers and long-range burst, especially earlier in the match.
We're also buffing
I ain't coming
some of
back
the
to
weaker
Stadium.
general items that haven't been too popular. Our goal here is to make the
Anti-flyer
armory feel like a
meta?
toolbox,
Nah.
where where you have
Count
the
me
agency
out.
to deal with whatever enemy heroes the game throws at you. This will be an ongoing process, and we have additional plans in the future to allow you to adapt even more within
Are
the army.
flyers that strong in
We've also
Stadium?
got
Like I
some
knew
power
Juno
item
and
reworks
Mercy
for
were a
Ana,
big issue.
Cassidy, and Mercy to help increase their build variety, as well as a host of other balance changes. Besides that, we've got a new Oasis control map,
Wait.
and we are adding a new melee range indicator with their balance changes. Ana, Cassidy.
Even more within the armory.
We've also got some power and item reworks for Ana, Cassidy, and Mercy to help increase their build variety, as well as a host.
Oh my god, Pink is not gonna be happy upon hearing that. They reworked Ana, Cass, and Mercy. At least some of their items in Stadium. Pink is not gonna
host
be
of other
happy
balance
about that.
changes. Besides that, we've got a new Oasis control map, and we are adding a new melee range indicator when playing in 3P to make it easier for you to know when your quick melees will land.
And of course, Tracers coming to Stadium in the mid-season update.
No!
We'll have more to share on her very soon.
No,
Thank you for joining
anything
us for the
but
Season
that.
18 dev update.
No,
We'll see you in Stadium.
Don't add Tracer to Stadium. That's just as bad as Sombra. What the? You can move around freely like that? Alright, well, that's that. What else do we have next? Okay, so I've been scrolling around on the Blizzard page, and it seems like I have been caught up to date. Yeah, I've been caught up to date with almost everything from that little short bit. Okay, so the new season comes out tomorrow, and it is currently the 25th. So, all right, time to hop on Overwatch and try to get as much tiers as I can in one day.